Hello, my friends. My name is Nina. This channel is about spirituality and personal development mixed in with a bit of tarot. If this is something you resonate with, feel free to subscribe and be sure to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload more readings. Hello, everyone, and welcome in. So the message we are channeling today is going to be a twin flame message for the sign of Gemini. Now, if you want to skip straight through to the message, there's a timestamp below in the description box. For rules on how to receive the tarot messages here on YouTube, please check below as well, guys, especially if you're confused. I've laid it all out down there. For your full tarot scope, be sure to check your moon, your rising, your Venus. Other placements will give you other messages. Now, before we jump into the energy, I'm going to clear the space. I'm going to set the intention. During this time, I invite you to clear your own thoughts, set your own intentions by thinking of a specific person, asking a specific question on your mind, or just channeling in that twin flame energy. So let's dive in. Spirit, guides, Archangel Uriel, Raphael, and Michael, I call upon you. Thank you for allowing the opportunity, clairvoyance, and insight to channel these messages. Please allow a clear message to come through to those who need it. Please protect me, the seeker, and the space from any negative entities. Thank you again, Spirit, guides, archangels. Amen. So, Gemini, we're first going to tap into your energy, then we'll tap into your person's energy. We're going to see what the past, the present, and the outcome for both of you. Then we're going to dive deeper into the twin flame energy. And in this portion of the message, we're going to look into what lesson did you come here to learn together. We're also going to see how have you met in a past life. We'll look at what happened between the two of you in the past life. And we're also going to tap into some advice, guidance on how to get closure and to initiate the union. First, going to tap into Gemini's energy. Spirit, please and thank you. Past, present, challenges, and the outcome. Now, Gemini, remember this is your energy. We'll tap into your person's energy here in a minute. So in the past, Gemini, the Knight of Swords, this is an energy of conflict. This is like a knight that's charging into battle. To be honest with you, Gemini, I feel like this is telling me that you have had a very difficult past. Okay, there's been a lot of challenges that you've had to overcome. And in the present, we have the Nine of Wands, which explains you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot of conflict, a lot of challenges. Now this is channeling relationship energy. So this is a lot of conflict, a lot of challenges, a lot of dealing with having to fight and compete for somebody's time, attention, and energy over and over again. And it's really caused you to build this wall and maybe even be kind of emotionless when it comes to relationships. It's also created this hypervigilance within you, Gemini, that I feel like needs to be brought to the awareness. Okay? Now, with the Knight of Wands coming in, the Ten of Wands, okay? There's air energy here, Gemini, in your energy. There's fire energy and there's water energy. But we see here they're all knights and pages. So those are like people that are still learning lessons to get to that higher level. Okay? For instance, you still have a view of relationships with this Nine of Wands energy that everybody's coming in wanting something from you with bad intentions. Now, that's not always the case, but I do feel here, Gemini, in the past, that's what you've experienced. Now, because of all the challenges that you've experienced in relationships, you're quick to walk away. It's like this impulsive energy. If things aren't working, then I'm better off on my own. So let's clarify this Nine of Wands for Gemini's energy, please and thank you. The Moon. Star. Presently, you're learning a lot about yourself. This hypervigilance is being brought to the awareness, not only in this reading, not only in this message, but in life in general. You're starting to become aware of the challenges are partly the choices that you've made. Now, obviously, when we're children, we don't really have many options. We don't have a lot of control over our own life. But at some point, the pendulum shifts, right? And I feel like even though there has been a lot of challenges that you've overcome, you're still going through this healing process, but it's bringing you to this higher sense of awareness. For some of you with the Star, the High Priestess, it could even be like helping you cultivate this intuitive ability, maybe even like a psychic ability. Maybe some of you are tarot readers, because the High Priestess is a person who can tap into that universal knowledge. Now, Page of Cups energy for the challenges here. Now, when a card is in the challenge position, I always read it in the reverse. So the Page of Cups in the reverse, Gemini, is a person who has a hard time expressing themselves and their emotions. It's a person who is also very impulsive when it comes to an emotional standpoint. Okay? I also feel here, Gemini, that there was this needing to trust yourself and your intuition. When you feel like something is off, instead of sitting, waiting, and enduring, unless you're accepting that that's how the energy is, there's a need to put yourself first, to walk away. The putting up with people's bad behavior is blocking blessings from coming into your life. Now, up until this point, it's like you've had relationships that you thought were like the one true, the twin flame energy, but it wasn't. Now, I don't necessarily believe in a false twin flame. I get the concept, but I would more consider that not having the right idea about the connection, in that it's a karmic relationship. There's something karmic-y that you're meant to learn. So what this Page of Cups is telling me, Gemini, is up to this point, every person that you've dated, even if you've thought that they were a twin flame or a soulmate connection, has been a karmic connection. If you've had that rift, you've bunted heads, you've been like a magnet reflecting off of each other, that's a sign telling me those were all karmic connections. Now, the outcome, the Moon. What I will say, Gemini, with the Moon energy is your view of what your person looks like is completely different from what they actually will be. Nine of Pentacles, the Empress, sorry. Which the Nine of Pentacles is the minor arcana Empress. This is telling me here that the more you focus on your personal development, the more you step into your power, the closer you are to meeting or initiating this union. Because some of you may actually have already met this person, but for whatever reason, you've kind of been resistant to this connection. So let's tap into your person's energy here, Gemini. Now, if you find the messages helpful, if it's resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. Gemini's twin flame here. Spirit, we're tapping into Gemini's twin flame energy. What that person is like and what my Gemini friends need to know. Coming out. We'll see how this plays out into the reading. This is a self-care card, guys. This is a person who is in their own right a leader, standing on their throne. But when I read this as a single card reading, this is like self-care. This is taking care of yourself, putting yourself first. Gemini, your person in the past, there was a relationship, a union that they were part of. Okay, and we're going to clarify all of their energy just like we did yours. But with this Two of Cups energy as the past, this person had felt an intense connection, a connection that they thought was their person before. Now in the present, I feel like they're still healing from this Eight of Cups energy. They're still in this energy of releasing this. They're still walking away. They're still moving forward from this connection. Now, their karmic challenge for this lifetime has to do with money. Okay, has to do with taking the lead, has to do with putting themselves first. And I feel like this is something that they really they haven't been able to get in alignment with their purpose. I do feel here this person is going through an awakening process right now. I feel like it's the beginning phases of their awakening, to be honest with you. High Priestess with the Death energy. Them walking away from this connection, whatever connection they're presently walking away from, has put them in this position to have the spiritual awakening, have the awareness that they need to have in order to make this work. So in the present, we have the Eight of Cups energy right here. This is telling me, Gemini, this person is presently walking away from this connection that they thought was their person. Now, for some of you, this may be them walking away from them, moving towards you. Okay. But for some of you, this is like right now they're leaving their current relationship and you haven't met this person yet. They are being prepared for this union spiritually. If you believe in twin flame energy, twin flame journeys, then you know that the universe is kind of conjuring and conspiring for you two to meet and come together. And for that to happen, you guys have to be able to be in a place to be open for the union, right? You're not going to be in a relationship and meet somebody and think that that's your twin flame most of the time. So the King of Coins, clarify for Gemini's person. This Page of Cups, your Page of Cups over here, this is telling me, Gemini, the Emperor on the bottom of the deck, this is twin flame energy. You are part of helping them awaken, helping their soul awaken. I also feel like you guys were meant to cross paths when you did, or when you will. So if you already have met this person, for some of you, you have, okay? For some of you, you already have met this person, and the sign that I feel like your person is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or they have strong earth in their chart. I also feel here, Gemini, this person is part of your spiritual awakening process. So this is somebody that you've already met. There's already been lessons that you've learned from this person. And if this is somebody that you haven't met yet, well, this is somebody that you are going to learn significant lessons with. Now, for those of you that you have already met this person, and maybe you guys are twin flame in separation, they're choosing you. They see a future with you. Even if you thought that this person wasn't choosing you or wasn't choosing this union, they're definitely choosing to come forward here. Releasing whatever connection that's been holding them back, that's been getting in between. So let's clarify the Empress, and then I'm going to clear the board so we can tap into the twin flame energy. Empress energy for Gemini spirit, please, and thank you. For Gemini's person. Ooh. Okay. Here we go. Right now, Gemini, this person is focused on money, trying to manifest the future that you guys have discussed that they want with you. There's definitely an energy of choosing the union. So for those of you that have been in separation and wondering if this person was your twin flame, this is telling me this person is choosing you. If this is a person that you haven't met, Gemini, maybe you don't know an earth sign or you haven't connected on that level with an earth sign, this is telling me that when this person comes into your life, they'll sweep you off of your feet. You guys will have a moment of bliss before there's a little bit of confusion, and then they're going to choose you. Okay? It's part of the twin flame journey, guys. It's part of the spiritual awakening process. You have to go through that process in order to get to that higher level in the journey, the twin flame journey. And twin flames have been coming into union more as of late. The reason being is because the twin flames on this earthly plane are supposed to help the collective consciousness and help raise the vibration of the collective consciousness. So when those unions happen, the turmoil, the confusion, the chaos that they go through seems really karmic-y, but it's actually to help this person awaken to their own purpose, if that makes sense. So Gemini, let's clear the board. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. We're now going to dive into the question part of the twin flame journey. So at first, I'm going to tap into how you met this person, or how you will meet this person. For Gemini spirit, how will Gemini meet their twin flame, or how did they meet their twin flame? Please and thank you. More cards. Now, Gemini, the High Priestess, the Page of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. Now, either you met this person unexpectedly, like along the path, along the journey. So, in the grocery store, at a market, at the mall, you and this person crossed paths and interacted, and that's how you met or how you will meet. It will be unexpected. You won't be expecting to meet this person. Now, if this is a person that you've already met, you guys crossed paths unexpectedly. Seemingly, right? Because if you believe in the twin flame journey, it's the universe bringing you two together. If you met this person already, this is a person that you were just going along about your own day and crossed paths. You guys had a brief conversation and it took off from there. So what happened in the past between Gemini and this person? Past life energy, please and thank you. This connection was very blissful in the past. And I do feel like this is past life. That's why it's so easy to fall back into place with this person. It's so familiar. The Seven of Cups, in the past, there was a lot of confusion. So in the past, between the two of you, or in a past life connection, the confusion broke this up. You are here on this earthly plane to learn how to communicate with one another better, to clear the confusion and move forward. So, what lesson did Gemini and this person come to learn? Not to walk away so easily, Gemini. Not to be so impulsive when making decisions. Now, on the reverse side of things, the lesson that your person came here to learn was not to walk away so quickly, not to leave, not to abandon, but to take a more stoic approach. Focus on the outcome, what you want the outcome to be with this person. If you guys have discussed that and you guys have already found a common ground, you guys are on the same page with that, it's definitely an energy of being more compromising with one another. So, advice, guidance moving forward. Let's get 4 cards out here for the advice. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. You are also more than welcome to come and see me at any of the events that I do. I try to post them on YouTube, but I mostly post those on Instagram and Facebook. So follow along over there at Healer's Message if that's something that you're interested in. Let's put these cards right as they came out. So we have the Two of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Empress. the advice, guidance in order to make this work. Wait, pause before walking away. Pause and think about the long-term, bigger picture vision, what you guys have discussed, where you see this heading, and how this person fits into your life and how they fit into yours. I do feel like there is a union that's coming into play here, a twin flame union. There is some compromise that's needing or will need to be made with this person, as is any relationship. It's going to be easier when you're in alignment with this person. Okay? Overcoming those obstacles, letting your guard down, not setting so many rigid boundaries with this person will all help. It's like letting go of the control and letting this take place, letting this happen as it needs to, right? Because there are lessons that you need to learn, significant lessons that you need to learn with this particular person, both in union and in separation. So, Gemini, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys. Let's pull a romance angel to sum up the reading. Pull 3 of them. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all freaking amazing. So right now I feel like there may be something financial that's kind of getting in the way. That's a barrier that you guys are going to have to overcome. I also feel like your person is releasing somebody out of their life. So if this is resonating for you, there's a need to be patient, especially if you feel like this is your twin flame and you guys have had that discussion. There's a lot of passion, a lot of love here. Okay. Fiery energy. I do feel like this is the person that you're meant to be with. Okay, Gemini. So take some time with this information. Take some time with your person. Understand that there's a long road ahead. There's no need to rush. Gemini, thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.